Hello guys, this is Kazrahim bringing you another video from Euro Truck Simulator. And this time it's the third part of our little video from our trip from Frankfurt to Debrecen. And we're gonna finish this trip in this one little episode. I'm just starting up the truck and everything. You can see that I'm having a little bit difficulties because, like I said last time, I play only once per week, so it takes some getting used to. But yeah, off we go on our little adventure, on our little trip. And basically, there's a few things I want to talk about this week on our ETS video, because you guys know those videos are what I use to communicate with you, what I use to tell how everything is going. And most of my older subscribers know that they don't have a lot of following, but I'm guessing that's because mainly most people come for the World of Tanks action or War Thunder videos, and it's something as weird as ETS. The first thing I want to talk about this week is a very simple thing. I wanted to try out making this video a little bit differently. I'm not playing the game in the moment I'm speaking. I'm not live recording gameplay with commentary. I am doing commentary post-recorded, and that's mostly because I had a problem that I found out. You know, it may be an issue for most people that I don't tend to be fluent with my speech. Like here and now I do stops and I think about what I'm going to say next, and I can easily overcome this with doing this video like I am doing it right now, while I have complete control over everything, and not the normal usual way where I have to just continue speaking for the next 30 minutes and then I have no whatsoever power because unfortunately Fraps doesn't separate the audio tracks for me. I'll be thinking maybe someday of getting DX Story, which does that, so I can have separate audio input from the game and from my microphone, so at all times I can edit the two separate audio tracks wherever I see it fit. This also means that there will be no more yawning and everything like that. No hiccups, no phone calls, no ambient sound that I didn't anticipate, because I always can re-record the section that I'm saying right now. So that's one thing that I really wanted to check out, and ETS is easy to do this. ETS is quite easy to have a hang of it. The only downside of this way is that I actually have to take 30 minutes, 25 minutes. This video will have exactly 25 minutes. It will take 25 minutes for me to record the gameplay in terms of Euro Truck Simulator, and then do a 25-minute talk through the whole episode. It's a lot of work. It's a really bigger investment in time than the normal usual stuff that I did. But I think that when I have like an hour of time, you know, in that hour I can easily do this, then do the editing, because Euro Truck Simulator is quite easy to edit, and when I'm rendering I can make the thumbnails and everything for YouTube. So it's in my mindset, it's a little bit better this way. I'll be trying to do the same thing for World of Tanks. Maybe not starting not starting this week, that this video will go up, because I actually made the video for World of Tanks already and it's with commentary already. But starting next week probably is gonna be like that. And I know a lot of my friends, streamers and other big YouTubers do this way. Like, you can hear, if you pay attention, you can hear like even Rita is doing it. Rita has to have perfect audio. Rita has to have a feeling that she did everything perfectly for a YouTube video. That's why it takes so long for her to make it. While I was the guy who normally just, you know, hit record and started talking and then didn't care about that finished product per se, because I didn't re-listen to it like I'm going to do with this video, and potentially edit what I think is bad in it. But yeah, Rita does it. I know Jingles does it, because it's easy to hear the moment of transition when normally a person would take a breath in, it would breathe in air, or pause because it's contemplating on something, but there's a fluent transition into a next sentence, completely other sentence, or even sometimes you can hear the mic in the background, that it just stops, the static stops and starts again, and then you know that it's the audio was cut. So that was the one thing that I wanted to tell you guys, that I'm going to be trying to doing this way, and I highly appreciate any input from you. Another bonus thing with it will be, like in World of Tanks, you guys probably noticed that the soundtrack from the game was different from my talk through after the game. My talk through is more clear, more precise, better sounding, and that's because this is recorded in Sony Vegas and not by Fraps. Fraps tends to lower the quality of the sound, and Sony Vegas doesn't. Sony Vegas just keeps it at the same level, so my voice doesn't change, because it's quite weird how much of a difference I can hear myself. Like playing World of Tanks and seeing that part of the video, and then just seeing the difference in the sound levels between that video and the post-game commentary. So, like I wanted to do with this video, I'm going to record the whole soundtrack after. We already are talking for 6 minutes straight. Now I have a clear advantage that I know exactly how long the video is, and I can exactly predict when the moment it will finish. So that's good, and I really want some input from you guys. Do you think it's good or bad? So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Second thing that probably most of you old-time subscribers are wondering is how's work. Work's hard. It's really a lot of work. The construction building stuff, plus, well, I almost scratched that guy. The construction building stuff, combined with the fact that I'm at the same time working as a salesman, is a lot to take in. It's a lot of work, plus most of the difficult topics, like, you know, clients that have problems, that make problems and stuff like that, you know, reclamation services, everything. That's more work, you know. It's a lot of contact with a client that just sees you as the enemy from the start. He knows that you didn't do it exactly the way he wants, or there is a flaw in your, you know, work that I don't know. For example, I sent LCD screen to the wrong LCD screen to the client, or he got a damaged one, something like that, because we cannot anticipate every single one piece of equipment is its state. Well, we do check it while it comes in. So let's say that like on Monday, there's gonna be 6 pallets coming in with LCD screens, and those pallets will be checked, named, branded, and then packed, and they will put on shelves. And from that moment on, we will have to find them the moment they sell. The 2 guys that are working on making auctions, they will put them on the auction house. If someone sells, we have to find them, and then we just pack it. We don't check it the second time unless there is something, you know, a given circumstance that, I don't know, something happened in between the moment when it was tested and the moment when I'm packing it. Like, I don't know, someone dropped it, then it's checked again to be sure that everything is in working order. If it's not, of course, it's removed from the assembly line. That's an awesome trailer. I really want to get one like that. That was a completely destroyed, old, probably Peterbilt on a flatbed. I really want that trailer in this game to haul, but it's gonna require some looking around. So yeah, going back to work, like I said, you know, all the difficult clients come to me. I have to call them, I have to talk with them, I have to, you know, tell them that it's gonna be fine, I'm gonna try to help you, please be patient, please don't scream at me, please don't swear at me, because it doesn't make anything easier for me or you. And that's my usual job. I'm spending about 10 hours each day talking to clients that really hate me most of the time. Yesterday was a good day. Yesterday meaning Friday the 2nd of May. It was a very good day because honestly two nice sounding chicks called, and they were so nice to me. So it was so weird. Like some girl called me and said like, can you please tell me if the package went by mail or by a courier service, a spedition service? And I was like, it was sent to you by mail, by traditional mail, the Polish mail. And she goes, oh, thank you kindly, because I didn't know, because my friend is, my co-worker is outside, is on a leave, and something like that. And I was like, oh, no problem, have a nice long weekend. And she's like, it's exactly the same. And I put the phone down and I was like, what? This ain't normal. Where's the client that he has like a problem with himself or something like that? Because like my co-worker that I'm working with right now, he regretted his words a minute after he said them. And the words he said were, this is the last bad client we're gonna get today. We ran out of bad clients for today, and it was about 11 AM. Oh, he was so wrong. Like 5 minutes later, a client called, asking specifically by name and last name for him. And for the next 30 minutes, it was a real hellstorm on his ass. He was talking to a client that was completely and 100% sure that everything that's wrong with the world it's because of him. Basically, that he's incompetent, that he's stupid, that he cannot do what he's gonna do. And I have to give it to my co-worker that he was trying his hardest to keep calm, and he did keep his calm for the most of the time. There were situations where he changed his tone a little bit, because the client was basically the whole problem was that the client sent us a matrix, LCD screen. Basically, it's in Polish it's called matryca. But LCD screen that was wrong, and he wanted it to be fixed, but he sent it 3 days earlier, and he called us asking, how's it going with it? And my buddy was doing exactly that. He was checking all of the reclamations on this day, because we have a system that we check all reclamations twice or once a week, depending on the amount of reclamations that are sent back. And he said to the client that mister, I will be checking this screen, but I have like 2 other packages in the way, and once I'm done with those, I will be doing that, and I will call you and I will inform you about everything. And hellstorm broke loose. A client who does not understand that by physical means, that guy is well, it was possible for him, but you know how it is while you are doing something, and suddenly you have to change what you are doing. Like, I don't know, you're focused on your job, you're focused on driving a truck, for example, and suddenly there's an accident in front of you, and now you have 3, 4, 5 multiple things to think about, and you forget the basics that you were doing in the beginning. Well, with truck driving maybe not so much, because it's easy, you just follow your instincts. But while you're doing something related to like writing something down, remembering something, you have your procedures per se. There's something like steps that you will take to do certain things. Like, for example, I have a whole list of things that I do while I'm packing. I know what I have to do. I have steps like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. And you basically start like with checking if there's money on the account, then you check what was bought, and you go through all the process, right? And now once you are in the middle of that process and someone calls you, it starts to get harder to memorize where you were, what you know, and what you want to do with the package. And here's our delivery point. I have to say, I think it's the first or second time I actually in this delivery point, and it's awesome. I like it. I was thinking like, go right, go left, go right, but go left. We are following Good Dog's advice to always try to have a parking with your driver's side to your advantage. And I messed up this parking a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna even it out. But going back to that, that's why we don't like clients who call with do you know where my package is? And we say like, you know, the package was sent to you yesterday, so I'm probably guessing that the mailman will come today. Because that's about 10 minutes of checking mails, of checking the courier services, everything, to confirm that that certain package went out. Plus, it's easier if you actually have someone who is competent enough to tell you his, you know, name and his nick on the Polish auction house called Allegro. And you would think this is gonna be an easy parking, wouldn't you? Yes it is. It's a very easy way. I'm just checking the wheels because I wasn't sure if they are straight and level out, but they weren't, so I just adjusted it, and now I'm starting to back up. I'm looking for the end of the trailer. We're gonna go back to the topic of packing in a second. I'm just looking at the back of the trailer because that's the point where I'm focusing completely. The one thing that I did wrong, I misused my joystick a little bit. I didn't know which way to put it, because right now we have the perfect parking. It just required me to level out the truck, to even out the truck, like this. And now I notice, yeah, there's a tiny bit difference. And this is the moment I screwed up. I was supposed to correct it before giving it more throttle. So now I will have to pull forwards and backwards again. But that's still an easy parking, you know, it's a very, very easy parking spot. So that done. Going back to the topic of packing. Well, as I said, packing, it's difficult when you're doing something and then you have to, you know, detach yourself from it and do something else. And that's basically what that guy did, you know. He completely destroyed the plan and the routine of my body because his package was, you know, second in the line. Not the first one, but second in the line. And he demanded, you know, that he is checked and everything. At one moment my body actually made a mistake, but it's legal for him to say that. He did reminded him that we have a 14-day time of doing reclamation services. We can contact you on the 14th day and tell you that your package has been sent. That's all you have to know. There's no reason for us to do anything more. It's not nice, it's not exactly the way we should be doing things, but... and look at that perfectly parked trailer. So we finally made the delivery, and now we're gonna check. I'm just gonna, you know, talk a little bit about Eurotruck, because you guys also want to know a few things about this, right? I took my sweet time with this. Basically, I cut up the video in two parts because I was doing a few things, like my logbook and everything. We got a nicely healthy sum of experience and 61,000 euros for this trip, because my levels are getting really high. And now you can see smooth transition into the scene where we are looking for a new trip. But everything's completely on the other side of the map. And I'm thinking like about this trip, because actually to Poznan I wanted to go up into Poland, because I didn't have I didn't have the opportunity to go over there, and I really wanted to go to this little end of Poland, but I couldn't, so I'm just picking, you know, the best route. And I'm on a hotel right now because I actually took a rest break, which I didn't record because obviously there was no sense in it, you know. Even though it's more talking, but I wouldn't even start the trip, you know. This video will basically end at the moment I attach the trailer, and that's why I'm not gonna call it, you know, a trip from Debrecen to Debrecen, or however it is spelled. I'm guessing I'm spelling it incorrectly, to Poznan, because there's no way in hell I'm gonna do more than that in 25 minutes. So yeah, that's basically what I've done. And as I said, like guys, because I actually now have some power over when I can stop speaking, and actually this video will be closing in about 5.5 minutes at this very point. So I would like to spend those 5 minutes just talking about the little bit of, you know, streaming and YouTube services and lacking of videos and such, while we are going for our trailer. Basically, first main thing is that basically how is work. I said it. It's hard. It's very hard. There's a lot of things on my head. I don't have a lot of time after work. and basically, you know, there's a million things I have to take care of at the same time, but there's a perspective in my life finally, so I'm continuing on with it, and I won't be dropping this job for any given reason, unless there's something quite extraordinary happening. But that's one thing. Second thing is streaming. I don't have time to stream, guys. Not now. It's more than ever. I can feel that I won't have the time to stream. Maybe on the weekends, but that's probably a very low percentage chance. Because if I have one day off, I want to spend it with my friends. I want to spend it with my family. I want to spend it. I won't actually say this, but yeah, I have another person I want to spend it with. But that's basically how it goes. I won't have the time for streaming. If I will be streaming, it will be the off time stream, you know, the odd chance that I will be streaming, and always in the afternoon. So that's one thing. Second thing is, well, that was the second thing. So now third thing is YouTube. I'm trying my best to make videos, those 3 videos each week at least. But some weeks, there will be weeks like the week before this, that I didn't post a word of thanks and a replay because I didn't have the time to make them. I came back on Sunday tired. I woken up on Saturday tired. I woken up on Sunday evening almost. Had a little bit of time, played War Thunder, and went to sleep. That's basically how my day went. I don't have any strength to continue doing something. I don't have the strength in myself to do something while I'm so tired, so I just wanted to rest, and I basically did that. I took my time. Today, actually, this is Saturday, the 3rd of May. I have a day off from work, so I can do some videos. I did already a World of Tanks videos. Now I'm doing a Euro Truck Simulator video that will be rendered later on, and tomorrow, or even maybe today, I'll be recording a game from War Thunder. I have 2 replays sent to me by you guys, by Scrappy, and thank you, kind sir, thank you, 10 kilometers above. I have 2 replays, one from Scrappy and one from John, but I didn't even have the time to check them. I didn't even have the time to look through them. I will be doing that while I have the time. Maybe this week there will be one of those up already, but I wouldn't get my hopes up because of how things are right now. Yeah, so that's the 3 things that I want to talk about. In terms of real life, as I said, I'm tired. I have a lot of work. I'm still training capoeira. That's the main thing that I fought for in my work. That, you know, on Tuesdays and Saturdays I always get out earlier. Earlier means after 8 hours of working, I go out, go home, pack myself, go to practice, and come back, you know, later on and just eat. We are very close to the delivery point. It's about 1.5 minutes left, so yeah. Also in real life, there's something happened in my real life that I'm really amazed with. Yesterday, basically. Well, not yesterday, the day before that. Something happened that really can be a big difference in my life. They can be a very big difference in my life. Plus, this month, probably after my paycheck, I'll be moving to my... well, not yet mine, but to my new apartment. Because, not mine, I'm gonna rent an apartment. But it's gonna be probably this month. I'm probably guessing that it's gonna take me some time to set up everything and get a decent internet connection so I can do this again. But well, let's hope that it's gonna be a fluent transition. If I will know that I won't be able to stream, then I will probably try to do, you know, some YouTube content beforehand and just upload it on this bandwidth, because this is at my home. While I have a pretty good bandwidth, but I'm guessing that in that apartment there's no internet connection, or if there is, it's not a very good one, because there were elderly people living there and they didn't need a very good internet connection. But yeah, that's everything for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We are just gonna park up, attach the trailer, and that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. If you did, please hit the like button. If you guys want to talk to me and give me a reason to talk, you know, some topics to talk about on the next Euro Truck Simulator video, please do it in the comments. And thank you guys, and I'll see you next time on the roads of Europe.